Hey guys, Matt here, and today we're back with another podcast. This week it's on Sankarea, but Bailey,
Yeah.
do you have something to say for yourself?
No, I don't.
Not about last week?
Oh, we use that shovel to bury your body.
Hmm. Uh, no, I didn't.
That was loud.
I think I might hit the couch. you, you sure you don't have anything to say for yourself?
What, did I miss the last one? Is that what you mean?
Yes,
That
that
was
is what.
2 weeks. Not last week. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, so we're just here to talk about, well, if he gets his shit together, we'll be
You
here talking
you missed
about
last week.
Sankarea.
You missed the last podcast though. So
Ah, that was like a judo shot. Austin Powers judo shot.
that was a reference to last
Yeah,
week's anime, which was Gekko Karashi.
yeah. Where they go,
Yeah, where the Kurumi is like
yeah,
on Yuri.
yeah.
But yeah, today we're talking about Sankarea.
Yeah.
I always pronounce it Sankari for a long time, but it's named after one of the main characters whose name is Raya, and it's a zombie romance story of all things.
A Zomcom.
A zomcom. Yep. Like when I first clicked on it, it was in the horror section of Anime Lab for some reason. So I'm like, it's zombies. Gotta be worth a click on.
Yeah.
Then it turned into a zombie rom com. And I'm just like, nah. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I saw it I think I saw it when I was in high school or something. Because I remember you said when you were showing me it, I was like, wait, yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah. So I've taken notes. I've got it on the right side of the screen,
Yeah,
and it wasn't really just like notes on the story. I took notes on details,
yeah,
like Chihiro having the Chucky doll, the Jigsaw doll. He
yeah.
has a poster.
But actually, it's not Jigsaw doll. It's Billy.
Yeah, I know, but
It's from the
like
Saw series and Jigsaw movie, but
yeah,
it's called Billy.
not many people really like. If you're a casual viewer of horror,
Yeah,
you just know it as the Jigsaw doll.
yeah,
But yeah, you're right. It's Billy. Uh, Also, Chihiro has Dusk Dusk of the Dead poster, which is
yeah.
referenced
The,
to Dawn of the Dead, which I have not watched.
it was like a weird one. Wait, was it Dawn of the Dead?
Dance of the Blind Dead.
It's like oh no, I was thinking of From Dawn Till Dusk, was it, or something like that?
I have I
It was this
I'm pretty
weird.
sure that is a movie, but I haven't seen that either.
I forget what it was. It was this weird horror one. It's like this family's kidnapped by these people and they're forced to help them cross the border, and then zombies and vampires show up, and it's like what? It's like Quentin Tarantino, I believe.
But the poster was a reference to Dawn of the Dead,
Yeah,
which again vampires in it, right?
yeah,
Which is weird because Chihiro is a fan of zombies, not vampires.
yeah.
So how does that make sense? Unless vampires are zombies, technically.
Uh, well, you know, like
In the weird rules of Japan, that is sort of true.
yeah, but like when you go into the like actual history, you discover that they're not.
Like, because both vampires and zombies burn in daylight. Zombies just don't flat.
Zombies don't burn in daylight.
No, technically they do, but it's not like a instantaneous burn like a vampire.
Okay.
It's more like the fact of decay.
Yeah. Well, you know, not all vampires burn. Some of them sparkle, like in Twilight.
Or some of them can literally just casually walk around, like in Shiki.
Yeah,
Oh,
and some of them can even walk upside down, like in Van Helsing. You
mm,
ever see Van Helsing
no.
with Dracula?
Are you talking about the anime Hellsing?
No. There was a movie had Hugh Jackman in it.
I have not seen it.
Great movie. I want there to be more.
Pardon me. Sorry.
I knew.
Just put this over here.
Yeah, so what do you think of what do you think of the series as a whole?
I honestly sort of love the idea of like Rhea sort of being the damsel in distress, but also just like the strongest of the two.
Yeah, but she doesn't know her own strength.
Yeah, until like the very end where she literally breaks the handcuffs holding her up.
Yeah.
Of which I have to question: how did they get the efforts on her without having to uncuff her every time?
Well, I guess she didn't know her own strength at the time. She still thought she was
Yeah,
weak.
yeah,
I mean, maybe it was like a gun, that and they shoot and it changes the clothes.
mm.
I've seen that in anime. It's like that's what happened in Two Love Ru.
Oh my goodness.
Lala's Teke can
You,
change the clothes on her like that.
you, you bring up Two Lover again.
Yeah, well, no, not like to talk about, just like to
Just
use
to
it as an
mention, yeah.
example. It's a great series. I'm learning Japanese so I can play the game.
Oh my gosh. Um. Also, like in the Mall episode, there is details of like there's this one store that's hilariously named Hydrangea or Hydrangea.
Hydrogen.
No, it's named after the plant that it uses
Yeah.
to reanimate the dead, and also as Yasa is dragging her outside, dragging Rhea outside. Doctor Zombie,
Dr. Zombie.
yeah, don't you? As it's like a passing detail thing.
Nothing detail.
Like on the way out of the mall, there's a doctor.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. That
Yeah,
mall scene.
yeah, when she's getting dragged out by Mr.
Yeah.
Tucker. Yeah, you just see a pan shot and it's just
Yeah,
Doctor
that was a
Zombie.
sign for one of the shops, wasn't
Yeah, it is a clever detail.
it? Yeah. I would say, speaking of zombies, you gotta say, like, he's pretty shy. Like, well, I wouldn't say all the time, but around Ray, he's like, oh, I've always wanted a zombie girl. Now that he actually gets one, you can see he's a bit hesitant at times.
It's more like him trying to preserve. It's more the issue of him trying to preserve her, though. It's not really. It is a form of hesitation, but it's not really him hesitating to kiss her or anything like that. It's
Yeah.
him trying to figure out how to keep her alive.
Yeah, and and the dad's trying to bring her back to life at the end.
Yeah, which we're gonna say is not possible at the moment.
Yeah, I heard there was actually an anime. Not an anime. Sorry, I heard that there was going to be a season 2 of the anime.
Oh, we had someone ask a question, but we completely ignored it.
Oops. What is the anime called again on the background? Sankarea.
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 It's weird. Like I pronounce that way a lot.
Or we can go Sankarea Sports in the game.
Really?
Oh yeah, EA's getting shit for that new 21 game. What was it? NFL or some.
I don't know what you're talking about at
Oh, with
all.
the company EA, where they make the sports game. They make the sports games, like
Oh
FIFA
yeah,
and
I
that.
know they make sports games, but I don't pay attention to them at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, they're like evil corporation. They just want money. Yeah, CD Projekt Red. That's who you go for. The best studio ever. They listen to their fans. They're not in it for. They're not trying to make extra money with
Mhm.
pointless DLC.
Wait,
Really respect them.
okay.
Yes. All right. So what have we got here? So
So I took note of the characters' names. So we have the grandpa who's Jojoro.
he's a bit senile, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's very senile. Like,
Yeah. Every time we're eating, why did you put like leaves in my soup? And it's like, oh no,
that's something else
yeah, that's
entirely.
like celery or plantain. He's like, huh?
and,
Oh, oh, okay.
then he does it twice
Yeah, he does it
at
again
every
later.
scene.
Yeah, and he's like, ah. Oh, oh, okay.
Like his hair just sort of freaks out as well.
Yeah. And then he confuses Sankarea or Sankara, however you want to
For
say it.
Sankarea.
Sankarea. Well, why am I saying her full name? Just say Ray. Then he
Raya.
confuses
Yeah.
Raya. Is it Ray or Raya?
Raya.
Ray?
I'm pretty sure in the anime they pronounce it Raya.
Raya. Okay. Yeah, and he confuses Raya with some woman. I have no idea who that is.
He says Seda, but that's not her actual name. I'm pretty sure I took note of it.
Yeah, took a lot of notes.
Yeah, I took a lot of notes. Oh my gosh. So much that I can't find. I know. Oh, where was it?
Yeah.
I just took a lot of notes.
Yeah. He didn't label them for each episode.
That's what I was going to do in the first place, but you said not to.
Well, I obviously regret it now.
Yes, you do.
Alright, so let's make a note of that for the next one we're watching.
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless it's a movie that we cover.
Okay, yeah. So, do you want to talk about any characters specifically? You
Well,
want to start?
let's go over who the rest of the characters are first.
Yeah,
So we got Don. Let's just call him Don to make it
Okay,
easier
Don.
on ourselves. He's the dad.
Yeah.
Uh,
Who barely has his eyes open.
yes, he rarely has his eyes open for most of the scenes he's in.
Yeah.
And we got Maro, which is Chihiro's little sister.
And yet the emotionless void of his existence.
Yeah, she is the most plain-faced character in the anime, and that's saying something considering Don is closed eyes.
Yeah.
Has closed eyes most of the time.
And she reminds me of Golden Darkness or Yami-chan from Two Lovers.
Yeah.
Yes, they're kind of like the same.
Yeah, bringing it up again,
Yes,
because
I
I have
point out
not
the
watched.
similarities.
Okay. Also, Mara has blue hair. Like,
Yeah, I think she was adopted.
no, I don't think she was adopted. It's just characters have wacky hair colors even at young age.
That's how you spot the main protagonist.
Except in this case, the main protagonist has just black hair.
With little cat ears.
Yeah, he has cat ears somehow in his hair. I'm like, yeah, that's a bit odd. There's also Ranko, who Chihiro calls Wanko.
Wanker, yeah. But like
And
wanker.
I am not. We're not being inappropriate. That's just what she gets called by him.
Yeah.
For no reason, almost.
Yeah, cousins be thirsty in anime.
Yep. Ranko loves Chihiro. And apparently, incest is a thing that happens in Japan a lot.
Well, you know, it's with cousins, you know. It's part of their culture, their customs.
Hey, at least it's not Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama's worse. I mean, if you compare Japan to Alabama, there.
I am sorry, Alabama.
I was reading this thing
It was
actually.
right there for the joke.
I was reading this thing actually where it's like, this guy in this law pass, so this guy can now be with this 14-year-old boy sexually. Like some ridiculous
Oh my
law
God.
passed. So stupid.
Which brings us to some other characters. The dad of Rao, who we'll just call Dan because his language.
Dan.
His name is way too hard to pronounce.
Danko.
No, it's like Ichiro is the second part of it,
Yeah.
but it has like the apostrophe, and I'm like, I don't know what to do with that. It's just like, so just call him Dan for short.
Yeah.
Uh, in this anime, Dan loves his daughter in all the wrong ways,
Yeah.
and it doesn't help that. As of recording this today, it's Father's Day.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna give my dad a call.
Same here.
Yeah. Yeah, so I say I felt bad for the stepmom, you know?
Aria.
Yeah, it's like when you first see it, you think, oh, Ari's this is like a bitch, she's a bad mom. And
Yeah,
then you find out she's just really a victim as well.
yeah. She gets married to Dan and then thrown to the side because Rhea looks a lot like
Yeah.
her
Because
her
she
mum.
started off as a maid, and well, people who excel in certain things, like there's a category, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, and when they excel in those, then they get to work at the mansion. And
and
those and they're all like potential candidates, all the maids there are potential candidates for him to be for them to be with
although
the
she's not
father.
completely innocent in this because she is a manstealer.
Yeah, Mansell. Well, technically, she wasn't stealing because his first wife was already dead.
No, but she casually mentions like in the voiceover for the scene.
Yeah, like I've never met a
I've never
man.
met a man I can't get.
Yeah, but she didn't get him. He got with another person, and then she died, and he ended up marrying her. So that's not manstealing.
Yeah,
She never stole him from anyone.
I'm pretty sure I put it down here somewhere.
You know, I'd still smash her. Not
Yeah,
gonna lie, I love that brown skin.
but yeah, like
Uh,
I put gold digger for some reason.
Gold digger. No, she's not a gold digger.
At
She worked hard
at
for.
some point, she seemed a bit like that though.
Oh yeah, but that's funny. Speaking of that, when we talk about Sankarea's mum, like the
Yeah,
people were scared. Like she
we
doesn't
can just
have
call
a
her Rhea.
Rhea. Rhea was. They were talking about Rhea's mum because this is when the dad wanted to marry her, and and the people there, those board of
He
directors.
he he just left his family
Yeah, he goes.
because that was his family.
Yeah, and he was like, if you don't let me marry her, then I'll leave.
Oh, hello,
Hello.
hello. Hold on, let
Hey.
me just turn up the volume on this.
How are you?
Good, we're doing a podcast right now, actually.
Shut up!
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Shut! I am fucking guest.
Shut the fuck
Guys,
up. Nigga. Shut
guys.
the fuck up.
I am pussy.
Shut the fuck up.
I like.
Well, that's awkward. Yeah, so really what was happening was how Rhea was born was her dad was in this fencing tournament, remember? And
Yeah.
but what he didn't know, like he thought people were losing because they were losing on purpose because they were scared of him, but they were actually being paid off, right?
No, I don't think they ever say that.
Yeah, they were saying I remember when you look back at the episode, you find out that people were scared to win against him.
Mm.
That's why when he grabs that person like by the shirt, he's like, "Why were you hesitating? Why were you letting me win?"
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why. Like,
Sorry about that, by the way. I had to literally just walk off camera and like kick the person or the people from the chat room entirely.
Yeah.
And they can't rejoin.
okay.
Because people that just do that a lot, I cannot handle. Especially with an anime that doesn't have that much swearing in it. Except
Yeah.
for one swear word, which appears in an OVA.
And what swear word was that?
The SHIT word.
Was that OVA canon?
I don't know. I just wanted to watch it because it's like I could potentially have something to work with for a theory
Yeah.
that I had ages ago, where it was literally I wanted to try and recreate the potion.
Yeah. Did you take the test to see which character you are?
There wasn't one.
It wasn't a test. What?
I could not find a test.
No. Let me see if I can find it. I'll just go
Okay.
here. Who do you think you would get?
Probably like
The dad.
either dad, the dad. Wait, which dad are you talking about?
Her dad.
No.
Sicko.
Nah, probably like Marrow or the main character or Rhea.
Yeah.
No one might like. Because last time I got a character that died and then came back to life as a zombie, then got killed again.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, look, they also got a quiz here for the. You want to take this quiz? See how
No,
good your
let me
knowledge
see.
is.
No, that's a different type of quiz.
Yeah, they got a quiz. Who was Chihiro's first test subject for his zombie potion?
Babu.
Yeah. Alright. Who kept Rhea's decomposition process? What kept Rhea's decomposition process to slow down?
Hydrangea leaves.
Yeah. And it's like, who kills Rhea Sanka?
Her dad.
And I need a name.
Dan Ichiro.
Yes. Who is Chihiro's sister?
Mero.
During episode 9, who did Rhea remind Mira of?
Her mum.
What is her mum's name?
See, here's a good point that I want to bring up.
Yeah.
The mum's name in the main series was named Isuha,
Yeah.
but her actual, like in the OVA, the name was Yusuha. Yusuna.
We got Arya here.
No. It's.
Yeah.
Hold on.
There's nothing there.
No, scroll up. It's
Yeah.
just Mero's mother. They don't have a name there for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Does Ranko like Chihiro?
Yes.
Yes. Is Chihiro in love with Rei? If so, how?
You gotta read the options.
Yes, she forced him to love her. Yes, he fell in love with her before she turned into a zombie. Yes, when she turned into a zombie, or no?
The third, yes.
It's like, what was Rei's true desire before her death?
To be a normal girl.
Is Arya Rei's biological mother?
No.
What suit did Rhea wear when she experienced Chihiro getting stabbed? A bunny suit, a nurse suit, normal suit,
Bunny.
or suitless?
Bunny.
How did Chihiro become a half zombie? Anime version. Bite by Rhea, kissed by Rhea, drank some of the potion, wound licked by Rhea.
That last one.
Because
Because I was about to say wound licked by Rhea.
Where it's done here. What is Chihiro's last name? Furuya.
Furuya.
Yeah. YA?
Yeah.
Then what terrible thing does Dan Ichiro do to Rhea on her birthday? Rapes her, beats
takes
her,
photos.
takes nude photos.
Take nude photos. Yeah, that's the inciting incident of the whole anime.
You answered 12 out of the 13 questions correctly.
Which one did we get wrong?
I don't know.
Does it tell?
Yeah, we got answers here, so we just... So
Okay.
you got first, correct. Oh, no, is Chihiro in love with Rei? He fell in love with her before she turned into a zombie.
That's wrong. That is totally wrong because he only loves zombie girls.
I'm sorry.
That is.
You failed the test.
Hey, I only got one wrong. And that one that I got wrong was based on false information.
False information. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
But
Yeah, it's pretty early for me. So my voice is gonna be very, very bad.
Pretty early for me too.
By the way, in the OVA, we got Chihiro owning a DVD that says 29 days later. A good old 28 days later reference.
And also, do you know there's a sequel?
No.
28 weeks later.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I was planning to watch those for in October because what I love to do around October is I do a horror movie spree.
Train to Busan, you gotta watch that.
Nah, this year I was gonna try and do like stuff from famous directors, or from famous writers, or based on famous writers stuff, like Stephen King and all that.
H.P. Lovecraft.
Maybe.
With that's Cthulhu, but he's an alien, so you meant to say it like. Oh, you should see what they're doing now. I was watching this thing, and they take Lovecraftian horror creatures, and they make them cute kawaii girls, something like that.
Oh my god!
You can see what they do with Cthulhu, and it's
I think
like,
that's mostly what the manga artists do.
yeah, like with Colonel Sanders from KFC, and they made him like a young man with white hair.
Yeah, I remember you showed me that.
It's like a romance.
You showed me that, and I'm just like, what? By the way,
there's a reason they call it finger licking goodness. There's a reason that's in the slogan.
Okay, let's get back to the anime, of which, like, as we said earlier, the inciting incident of the whole anime was not really Dan accidentally killing his daughter.
It was really all had to do when the mom died.
No.
Yeah, I mean, her death is what really.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah. That and also the photos.
Yeah.
The photos was the big one.
Yeah, but if the mom hadn't died in childbirth, then.
But if Rhea hadn't grown up to look like her mother, then this whole thing wouldn't have happened either.
Yeah.
See, it's more the photos.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
It was really weird.
Yeah. Like, even in the opening, when you watch it...
No, I'm just saying that, like, I watched this anime when I was probably...
Like, in... Oh, sorry. You go. You go.
No.
You're talking first.
Alright. So, I've already watched this anime probably when I was around 9, and when I saw that scene, the photo taking scene, it was kind of morbid to me. I was like, ew, why would...
Yeah, you know,
I couldn't understand,
why
would he do that? But then, like, as I grew older, I just looked back and I was like, oh, wait, no.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, speaking of morbid, there's this new show on Netflix that's coming out this month, Cuties. That's morbid.
Oh.
Oh, God, no.
Have you heard of that?
Please.
I have not heard.
Yeah. Dude, that show is definitely for pedophilia. Like, pedophiles, basically.
Yeah, they are. It's
okay.
It's so
Should I go and get the shovel and take it down the...
Yeah,
go?
But it really is. It's like, the trailer now has over 1 million dislikes.
I've got the shovel here.
Yeah,
where do I need to
he
go to
doesn't
get
even
this
know
show?
what it is.
I have no idea why Netflix even, like, entertain the idea of 9-year-old girls dancing.
Well, no, they're 11, actually.
Oh, I've seen an ad, yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, it's working, and it's like, what?
Okay.
Really?
Where can I go to destroy this?
Netflix?
No, not the shovel. I mean the show. The show.
I don't know, like I can tell you, there's gonna be a lot of backlash, and it's like we're the bad people for not liking it. It's like, what?
I'm gonna just put this down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. They should have just scrapped the idea completely. What were they thinking?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if they were older, then okay, sure, like 15, 16, then yeah, but yeah, and that's like when I was watching it, because that's like Sankarea, like, because with anime, like, I guess like people could say that this is kind of like that, but I don't think it is, because when anime does stuff like this, they're more tasteful. It's not, you know, because
Actually, there's a few incidents where where animes do get backlash for some stuff, like you know Goblin Slayer, right?
Yeah, like
it
with
got really like a lot of backlash. Yeah.
yeah. Have you seen that in Goblin Slayer?
I haven't seen Goblins.
That's with the goblins, right? And there were those girls in the cave.
Yeah, let's not
Yeah,
describe
let's
that,
not
please.
talk
But
about.
they did get off backlash from that.
Yeah, let's
But then,
not get off
but then
topic.
there were like some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So,
the thing with
alright.
sorry, what?
No, nothing. You go first.
Okay. The thing with Sankarea is that it's actually part of the plot. It's necessary. It's not. It wasn't just like added there. It's part of the story. But the thing with cuties, that's like deliberately trying to make a statement, make a point. Whereas with this anime, it's just okay. This is why the dad's obsessed with taking photos of his daughter. She's the spitting image of his mother.
Yeah, if she wasn't a spitting
Yeah,
image
yeah.
of her mother,
Or a boy.
That's
or
gonna be
boy,
very,
yeah,
very
a
weird.
lot of this stuff would be
I mean,
avoided.
it's already very wrong to take photos of your daughter when she's especially nude, but it's just really wrong. Don't ever do that.
Yeah.
Like
You know-
seriously, you're gonna get arrested.
Yeah, like unless it's like you have a newborn baby and like
Yeah.
you're taking photos.
Oh, well,
Like no, not like that. Like like 'cause I've seen like because I got some photos of myself, with my mom when I was a baby and she was giving me a bath in a sink because I was so small.
Mm. And now you're bigger than me.
Yeah, he's actually shrunk.
Yeah, I shrunk in all the places.
Yeah. I see what you did there. Yeah, in all the places I see. But yeah, so, getting back on what?
What?
Yeah, someone's just foot. But seriously, getting back on topic.
Yeah, let's get back to the anime.
Just
I do want to make
Yeah,
mention
yeah.
that in the OVA that I watched,
yeah, because I didn't watch the OVA because sometimes you're like, yeah, watch the OVA. Don't watch the OVA. It's canon. It's
well,
not canon.
that's
It
the
doesn't
thing.
matter.
You don't know if it's canon or not. But this one I just watched because I was watching it for research.
Yeah.
With the book.
Yeah.
But in the process of that, you find out that Dan, Ray's dad, decided to do an outdoor shoot.
Outdoor shoot.
Oh God.
With
Are you
Raya.
serious? Like
Yeah.
in public or like?
No,
just in
not
his private?
public. Not public.
Just in his private.
Like,
Oh, okay.
Well,
like in,
private.
yeah, it was private.
That is only slightly better.
No. Oh
As
my God.
opposed to public.
That's kind of horrifying.
Yeah, it is horrible, but
No, the backdrop was all trees and mountains and all that.
Okay. Yes.
But still, doing it outside, even worse than doing it inside, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do that stuff, the person should be of legal age.
Yeah. Although, in the weird world of Japan, the legal age, like in the penal code,
Penal.
is it's actually 13.
13. Oh god.
Yep, I was right.
Yeah.
And
But
Germany's 14, I think, and France is 15.
Yeah. But also, in Japan, if the couple is married, it's 18
18, yeah.
for both parties.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm waiting till I'm married.
I see.
You know, unlike most people, I'm gonna wait till I'm married. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? What's that? Ugh.
No, I burped.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Jeez.
throw up. What's that? Ugh.
Also, fun fact that I learned in the process of doing research for this, in Yemen, it's 9 years old, married.
Okay. Yeah, we're actually
That's kind of weird, but yeah, it's very weird.
yeah. I actually want to talk about Raya and Babu for a second, because Raya, she gets the super strength, and I'm not sure if it's not super speed, but she does look like she can run a little faster.
Yeah,
'Cause I
because
know-
zombies don't get exhausted or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Yeah, because I noticed that Babu.
I mean, the kidnap scene was very hilarious. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah, when she's just standing there swinging this giant seat around.
Yeah, she's swinging that bench. She's like,
Yeah.
Chihiro, help me.
Like honestly, I thought when I first watched it, I thought the bench was made of concrete, but no, it was all
it was
wood.
wooden, but there was concrete.
There was concrete
inside.
on the sides.
Yeah. So is Babu strong
Yeah.
like her?
Don't know actually.
Because he's
He-
fast.
Yeah,
see
we
that.
we get shown that he's fast, but we don't know if he's strong.
Yeah. Doesn't show that.
Yeah.
And there's also the thing of his eyes as well. They're a different color to hers.
Well, no.
Yeah, if you look at some of the scenes, with Babu, you can see that his eyes, they're two different colors, and then they
Yeah,
go back
one's
to the
yellow,
same
one's
color.
red.
And then they go back to the same color as times. Remember, I
Oh,
pointed
yeah.
that out.
But Rhea's eyes always stay red, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been cool if we actually saw a moment of like at least one of her eyes starting to turn back to its normal color,
Yeah.
because it would be like, is it actually working?
Or just get her eye to go, you know, like in Naruto, Kakashi's eye.
Oh my
Just
god!
have it go like that.
There's this funny clip that I remember from like everything wrong with Future Diary.
I love Future Diary. What
No.
are you talking about?
No,
Get out
but
of here.
no, I'm just mentioning it. But
Yeah.
because there's this one clip where it's like, remember how Six gets slammed into the walls?
Oh, yeah.
So the guy that made the everything wrong with video did the so like from taking a bit from Naruto and Future Diary and blending together to make We Will Rock You.
Yeah, I remember, what do you call it? They were doing this thing of this abridged series, and they kept showing that the two shots where she kept getting hit, and they do it a few times. Then Six is like, goes to, you know, okay, you did that last one on purpose, did you? And you're like, you assume the other ones were an accident?
Also, again, going back to the OVA of Sankarea, the OP itself actually appears in the anime, just in this OVA, and I love OPs, but I hate it when they put them into the story.
You mean OVAs?
OPs,
OPs, openings.
yeah, OPs openings.
Okay, because they're saying OP, and I was like, what? Overpowered? What?
Nah, OPs in Japan also means openings. It's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hate it when they insert the opening into the anime itself sometimes,
Yeah.
because it's just like, it's a shoehorn thing, and it's just like, does that mean that it means someone in that universe actually wrote that song?
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, another good example is Your Lie in April. They put the opening into the anime.
Yeah.
But also,
I still haven't watched that.
they actually also say that it was made by Goose House, who were the people that actually wrote the song. So it's like, Goose House is in the universe of Your Lie in April.
Okay then. I like a crossover like they did. I loved with Cartoon Network in the early 2000s when they had all the shows that were connected.
Yeah.
Ed, Edd n Eddy, Kids Next Door, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, The Powerpuff Girls, all share the universe.
Also, going back to the OVA again,
Yeah.
because the OVA is just one episode in the whole thing, but
Aren't there two
we actually
episodes?
see yeah, there's two. There's one that takes place 7 months before, and one that's like a dream sequence episode, which is weird.
What? Oh, wow.
It
Yeah.
I'm not
yeah, I
joking
don't
on the fact that it's a dream sequence episode either.
Okay.
Like, the
That
only
show
anime I've
is
seen that has a
kinda
dream
weird.
sequence is When They Cry.
Okay.
And in that, it actually subtly hides it.
Yeah.
Because it's not just one episode, it's at least, I think it was at least 3 episodes before you realize dream.
Yeah.
And it's just like, holy balls.
Yeah.
They subtly hid that behind an actual, like, properly written episode.
And when you compare dreams to, like Inception, you know
Oh,
what I mean? When you're delving into people's
Inception.
minds and anime does that, like, which one, like, makes more sense?
Rick and Morty did that as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah, they did
It
a
was
Inception slash Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Parody.
Scary Perry.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna give Morty an A.
Yeah, that was super weird.
Yeah. I like that. Or to get Morty an A.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Morty an A, and that is my decision to make. No one else was involved with that.
But yeah, like going back to the OVA because I wanted to
Yeah.
mention this.
Yeah,
We see Rhea scream into the world for the first time ever.
Is that the world that was in the?
No, I'm not sure if it's the same world or a different world because she was nowhere near the hotel.
Okay.
So it might just be a retcon that happened,
Or it might not have been.
or
built.
a different world. No, you see the hotel in the background.
Yeah.
So it was most likely a different world that she was going to
Okay.
at that point.
Yeah.
And then she most likely finds the one that's closer, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Chihiro manages to fall on flat ground,
Yeah.
just from turning around and walking back. And somehow that did not smash the book. What really smashed the book was him dropping it.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, that book should be way more ruined, especially considering that it was around like a spark, like those
Which book
sparkles.
was this?
The Resurrection book.
Yeah, speaking of resurrection, because his grandfather was the one that created the potion, right?
Yes, that's what we find out in I
Yeah.
think the 4th episode or the 5th.
Yeah. Is it explained at all how he came up with it?
No, it's he just says stuff that only he would know. That's only within the book,
Yeah.
which leads to the idea that he's probably the one that made it. It's not even really confirmed if he made it. Also, going back to the OVA again, sorry,
Yeah.
but we actually see at one point we actually see an image of a woman split in half, hanging, and still moving. And
Oh,
I think
wow.
it might have been Chihiro's mum.
Ouch.
Mm.
Wait, Chihiro's mom.
Oh yeah, we never got to see her mom.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, he's saying Chihiro, the son.
No,
You said Chihiro.
Yeah.
Chihiro's
Wait,
mum.
what?
Chihiro's mom, okay.
Yeah.
So it's Chihiro's mom, it's not Rei's mom.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, because
That's what I was
like
confused
the
about.
stuff that's going on in the OVA, like Rhea's story and Chihiro's story are very separated.
Yeah. So he saw his mom was a zombie or something.
No, it's more like a flashback moment as well. Like the way it's set up, it's like okay.
So
that
was
doesn't
she
make-
dead? Was she a zombie or?
I think what happened was she literally got ripped in half, then got given the reanimation pill, or probably got given the reanimation pill, and then got experimented on.
Yeah.
And that's why Chihiro was a zombie girl.
So you're saying like the grandfather was like he like basically like his daughter like died, so he tried to like make a how do you say a reanimation
Pill.
cure for to
Yeah.
like bring his daughter back. So that's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
And that's why Chihiro wants a zombie girl, because really he likes his mum a little too much.
oh,
And then when
hey,
he saw her as a zombie, that's what fueled his love for zombie girls.
it's Father's Day, not Mother's Day.
Well, you know what they say sometimes the study
Anime
says,
is legit necrophilia.
yeah, there was actually a study I read that said guys often end up with women who resemble their mothers.
Oh wow. That's definitely the
wow,
case in
Yeah.
It Chapter 2 that came out
Yeah, I
like
mean,
a
that was a good
few
movie.
years ago, was
I
it?
never watched that. I only watched the first one.
Yeah, I like the
I,
second
I've
one.
I've never seen the It version at all.
Which it version?
I haven't seen any of them.
Any of that. You should see like it's like
Oh,
if
really?
you watch the first two that came out, and then you go back and you watch the '90s one, it's like, what is this?
I know there was a mini series that came out,
Yeah.
and like I know the history of it pretty well because I've seen the kill count videos on Dead Meat.
Yeah. What's a good one? Clown. That's a good one. And the guy puts on the suit for his
I
son's birthday.
I have seen that one.
Yep. Turns out it's demon skin.
Mm-hmm. And even just getting the nose off was like painful. For
Yeah.
it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's eating children.
Yep. Also, the dog in that movie, the dog eats the clown nose that they
Yeah.
managed to get off.
And the dog becomes like,
Clown dog.
yeah.
Evil clown dog. And they
Cujo.
no, unlike that. Oh no, Cujo dies, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's either,
Except
Alright,
in
I didn't watch that
Clown the dog, sort of when it dies, it's not really like a normal death. It's like it explodes or something.
yeah. I forgot I have to watch it again. It's good. But-
Yeah,
but-
I've seen Clown.
Yeah, but what you said before, what was your name?
Kai.
Kai. What you said before about zombies and necrophilia, like technically that's true.
Hmm.
They're
Yeah.
undead, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But I gotta say that it's more gross
So-
with a zombie because with vampires, like everything stops. There's no decaying for vampires.
Yeah.
Okay, but what counts as necrophilia in this anime then? Because the girl that Aria like Chihiro
Right.
likes her, right? But she's dead, but not actually dead. She like basically her entire body's dead, but her mind is alive. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
what counts as necrophilia here?
Like just the body, I guess, because she's slowly rotting from the inside. She's
Mhm.
decaying, but with vampires, they don't decay.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I guess that's like really one of the big differences. Like if someone asks you what's the difference between zombies and vampires, they're both basically the same. That's the big difference between them.
Yeah.
Except when you count The Walking Dead, because they don't rot. They're not really rotting because of space spores.
Also, uh,
Yeah, it's true. Robert Kirkman said that. You can look it up.
the
That's
reason
how the outbreak started.
I know we're getting a bit sidetracked,
Yeah.
but again, just one last time to the OVA because
Yeah.
there's a lot of details because it's the newest thing I've watched.
Yeah.
But there's a sort of a comical size perspective thing going on because the main reason that they go to visit relatives in the OVA, and the main reason is to help them clear out all these books. Which, when they go inside, it sort of does a confusing perspective sort of thing, making the stack look way bigger than everyone else when the building is like really small.
Yeah. That's like I remember they did that in Dragon Ball Z when Vegeta isn't a great ape anymore.
Mm.
This is after he gets hit with the spirit ball.
Yeah.
And when Gohan's shocked, you can see Vegeta's head. And then when you see a shot of it small, it's before Gohan turns into a
Yeah.
great ape. It's pretty funny.
But yeah,
Like
it-
Goku's eyes.
what makes it even more ridiculous is that 6 people managed to clear out that whole building in one day.
Oh, that is
And
crazy.
it's a pretty decent sized building.
How big would you say it is?
Uh, based on the fact that they decided to go with the confusing perspective, it is like just based off that, it's like five, possibly even 10 times the size of the 10 times the height of the characters in the shot. Even though obviously it's a confusing perspective, so it's the building itself is like 2 characters tall. Like take your pick of a character.
Yeah.
There.
I gotta say, what's her name? Rhea's friend, you know, the one that got in
Um,
trouble. Like, how did her dad end up getting the friend
Oh, the one
fired?
that left.
Yeah, like what?
Hold on. I'm pretty sure I took note of it. Where was it? Where is it? The Nakadai family.
Yeah,
Uh, the dad just told a lie. That's what it was.
yeah, and you know what they say about, you know, rich people with status and that.
Yeah, and paid the dad to, or paid the family off to move away.
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
Oh, I just gotta do this, you know. Mini game. Gotta get my stats up.
Okay. Well, okay. So in episode, I think it was episode 2,
Um,
they foreshadow Rhea falling off the cliff
how do they foreshadow it?
because she was climbing up the cliff, and then he saves her.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice
That's
old.
how they meet, isn't it?
No,
Oh no, no. It was actually at the same spot, wasn't it, where that branch was, where she.
yeah, where she gets accidentally killed by her dad. Yeah.
So what happens? Like, because the dad is going to search for a cure, right?
We honestly don't know what happens after that.
Yeah, he's gonna go look for a cure.
Yeah, that's all he really does.
Yeah. So if he were to get a cure and he uses it on her, does that mean like she just accelerates to the age that she would have been?
No, I don't think
It's
so.
complicated.
And
But
you know, it wouldn't be anime if it wasn't complicated.
what makes this complicated as well is that
That's really true.
we're sort of following the Gakugarashi rule of zombies retain memories in this one.
Yeah, well, that's different because they were like mindless. What Kurumi was it?
Gakugarashi.
Yeah, in Gekigurashi, just Shovel Girl.
Kurumi, yeah.
Kurumi. Yeah, she
She's Shovel Girl.
yeah,
Yeah.
she uses a shovel. I didn't get that because so she gets bit and she starts turning, and then she's in her mind, and you see the undead dog there. Like,
Yeah.
what was the dog's name?
Oh, the
Yeah.
dog.
Let's see him and Babu fight. Love to see that happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, she's in her mind, and
Takamaru.
then there's that light shining. Is that meant to show like, okay, her mind is decaying, and because you see there's zombies.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because that's different. If she didn't have that antidote, she would have become mindless.
But technically in the anime, they do
I
retain
can't remember
memories in
anything.
some weird way.
Yeah.
But in this anime, it's not only just retaining memories, zombies can talk.
Yeah, goddamn Megany. Felt like I was playing Black Ops. You ever played Black Ops?
Not really.
No.
Oh, well, basically, it's like, I know it sounds weird. It's a Call of Duty game. So it's like basically, before Black Ops, there's World at War, and there's this character, Victor Reznov, and then they bring him back in Black Ops 1. And then, so it's like after the second mission, it's like, you escape a prison camp called Bakudo, and then the main character, Mason, ends up seeing him again 5 years later. But then it turns out that he's not really there at all. He's just been a figment of his imagination. And so when you go back and play,
like a Fight Club kind of thing.
yeah, kind of like a Fight Club thing.
Should we bring up the recipe for the potion?
Yeah, sure.
'Cause,
What is
like,
the recipe? By the way, I love Fight Club.
I could not figure out this damn recipe at all.
You couldn't?
I could not. We know it's the hydrangea plants, some live worms,
Yeah.
and some sort of red mushroom. There's some.
I'll tell you
Some
what, it's
sort of
the one
powder.
from Mario. I bet ya.
Hey, if you're gonna make a Mario reference, it would be a green mushroom.
Green mushroom. Or it might be Toad, you know?
You,
They had the cut off
you-
Toad or one of his species heads.
you don't get the joke, don't you?
Yeah, green mushroom.
One up. But yeah, there's like some white liquid which we can't really determine. I would not be surprised if it was milk, though.
Yeah. How does the government not know of this?
It's because it was
Well, you know, the
like the
Japanese
recipe
government.
was developed in such a small
Yeah.
community. Not all of Japan can't, like Japan. The governors can't monitor every part of Japan.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, speaking of government, it's like so stupid. There's like, just like Two Love Rue to prove a point. It's like, okay, you don't want anyone to know you're an alien, we gotta keep it a secret. And it's like all this crazy shit happens, and it's like, where's the
Yeah,
government?
they just do it out in public,
Yeah,
and it's like there's
Even in
not a single person to record anything.
and it's
They
like,
just-
oh,
they just
okay,
think
yeah,
it's
it's
normal.
Japan.
even in Sankarea, like there are moments where they're very open about the fact that she's a zombie, and they're out in the open, walking around and all this stuff,
Yeah,
and yet no one catches on whatsoever because
yeah,
it just looks normal.
yeah. Like,
Even though Rhea is a completely different skin color.
yeah, that's like with Two Love Rue, and there's this alien. It's like green. It's like about the size of Yoda, green lady, and she's just walking around. You see this, and you see people just like, oh, okay, yeah. And then she tries to capture this girl, Sanji. She tries to use a net and a lasso, and then use a crane.
Oh
And
yeah,
everyone-
you
you
showed
remember
me that. Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah, and
gosh.
everyone's like, oh, okay,
I
yeah,
feel
perfect.
like,
But yeah,
I just feel like Japan, like, yeah. You go first.
no, you go.
All right. So I just feel like citizens in like Japanese citizens in animes, they just gotten used to the bizarre shit they see every day.
Yeah, they go with the flow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there are some animes out there that do the craziest of things
Yeah,
in Japan, and it's just like,
I mean,
yeah, that just
yeah.
casually
I mean,
happens.
in the My Hero world, they actually kind of involve the citizens a bit.
that's My Hero Academia you're talking about.
Yeah, they kind of like involve the citizens since it's a superhero movie and superheroes are supposed to save like innocents, you know?
Hmm.
Like those are people that are actually kind of worried, like mostly in
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
superhero animes.
There's also
But then,
Soul
like the
Eater.
rest, like the comedies.
Yeah,
Soul
Oh, yeah.
Eater is like probably one of the biggest. Like, you can't keep it a secret thing
yeah,
ever because
Yeah.
it's a worldwide problem.
yeah. But like keeping secrets
Mhm.
like about certain things is like what gives shows a sort of realism. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like with Harry
but-
Potter, for example, there's like no, you have witches and wizards and muggles, and
Yeah.
you can't you have to keep the two worlds, the wizarding world and the muggle world.
Or the
apart.
non-mad in America.
Yeah,
But yeah, like Soul Eater, literally there's like a train that's just never stops. And how has no one found this train and documented it and got massive views on YouTube or whatever the website is that they use?
it's invisible.
It's weird.
Yeah. Well, what about all the demons that literally attack people in the middle of Rome?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, that. How
It's
are you
like,
gonna keep that secret?
What happened here? Oh no, it was an accident. He just slipped and fell. That's how they handle it. Like, yeah, here in this world, the accident rate is sky high.
Hmm.
So what else do we talk
So
about?
yeah, we've gone back to the potion. We do get a Romeo and Juliet reference. Just straight up Romeo and Juliet reference, even though Chihiro is not dead yet.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't really even die.
And what ruins that is when when people
Yeah.
die, they release their vows. So yeah, that ruins Romeo and Juliet.
The bell. Oh my gosh.
I remember I was watching for class years ago when I was in high school. I had to watch this movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. It was Romeo and Juliet in
the
the
Baz
modern,
Luhrmann version, yeah.
in the modern time. I had no idea what they were saying.
I actually liked that version.
Yeah, I liked it too, but I had no idea what they were saying. Like there was times like I'm watching it, it's like, what?
Mm.
Like, I have nothing wrong with Shakespeare and all that.
Yeah.
Like, I was lost.
So a lot of things, like from the very first episode, we get told that Ray's gonna become a zombie at the very end.
Yeah.
Like, thanks for the spoilers. I came here to obviously watch a zombie rom-com.
Yeah.
Like, I already knew there was gonna be a zombie. You don't need to tell me
Yeah.
who the zombie is.
Yeah, speaking about zombie, let's talk about everyone's reaction to Rhea becoming a zombie.
There's literally no reaction.
So, like, Chiro, he's like, oh
yeah, Chihiro has the most reaction
yeah,
because he's the one that knows.
yeah. And then you
'Cause-
see,
He's just like cheering.
yeah, and that's his fantasy though. So he's like, oh, cute bunny, zombie, and
Oh yeah.
And then there's the dad, Dan
Yeah.
Ichigo. And
Yeah.
you see him sitting in the bathtub and he's like, oh no, she's dead. And it's like, oh no, Chihiro seduced her and turned her into that monster. And he stands up and you see him completely naked. We don't see him naked, but he is naked.
Raya definitely sees him naked.
Yeah, and then the butler and the second wife see him naked and he's like, I will rescue you, Ray. I'll show you that my love is all that you need.
Oh my gosh.
So was he going to sleep with his daughter or something? Because there was that line he said, my genes are the only one you need.
Oh yeah, that might be it.
Yeah, I don't think he was talking about his actual genes because
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they fit her.
Oh my gosh.
But
yeah, let's get into the whole Dan versus Chihiro thing
yeah,
because
I gotta say, at least he was willing to give him a fair fight.
yeah, not at the start though, not when he first found out.
Oh,
Yeah,
No.
not when he first found out, but it was the second last episode.
Yeah,
And he was like,
No.
choose your weapon, and he's like, I don't know how to fence, and he goes, that's okay, I will choose any fighting style that you want. So
No.
at least he was gonna make it fair.
no, but when he first found out about him, he wanted him castrated.
Yeah, I remember that.
oh God.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it wasn't
Everyone in this room knows what castrated means.
Yeah.
And on the phone.
But it wasn't chemical castration though. It was just actual castration.
Just like.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, and then. Oh, in the mall, there was the three guys. How they're just standing around, they're like. Like, they're silently talking
Oh
to each
yeah,
other.
it's like Morse code they're using. The ones that are trying to bring Raya back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they try kidnapping her, and then the whole bench thing happens. And then they kidnap him. Just
The
like,
hero.
they just kidnap Chihiro and just like, yep.
And then the school friend comes, you know, he wasn't making lucky he was there.
Yeah, he sort of saved her.
Yeah, and even though like he wanted to hook up with her.
Yeah. I love how they're all just there anyway, and they're still just going, like, even after he shows up and goes to take her outside, they're like,
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Yeah.
Like, does he know what's going on and all that stuff?
Yeah.
And then they're like, just follow him.
Yeah. What about what else can we talk about?
Hold on, let me just roll down a bit.
Yeah.
So, apparently rigor mortis for a zombie equals slurred speech.
Yeah, but that's because the plants they somehow help.
No, she had to go
おい
to
おい
rigor mortis.
なんつう格好してんだよ
That was
Yeah.
an inevitability.
Yeah, but like
お借りしま
the
した
plants actually
つうか
help
まだ濡れ
her
てん
with
じゃねえ
her
か
mind, you know?
風邪ひくぞ
No, but
Yeah,
大丈夫
because-
です
yeah, it
Remember,
helped
she
her with
wasn't-
her mind, but
ゾンビだ
speech
から
wise,
風邪
she
ひ
was
きま
talking
せん
fine
よ
before
Rigor
あ
mortis.
そっか
rigor mortis, but then rigor mortis set in and her words got a bit slurred. Like,
And then and,
some of her letters she couldn't
yeah,
pronounce
and
properly.
then she set on Wanko.
Yeah,
but-
Yeah, look at it. She was
Yeah.
looking right between those
That reminds me of
those
oh,
cushions.
that reminds me of this episode of SpongeBob and Patrick's trying to find out who threw this peanut at the giant clam. And you see him and it shows like the side of SpongeBob. He goes, I'm so close to solving this case I can almost taste it. And he's like, "Ugh." And he's like licking like an ice block that looks like a sponge. But do you think he's done that to SpongeBob? And it's like, oh, what? Oh, especially
Oh my
like the
gosh.
time
Oh,
SpongeBob's eating this block of chocolate and he's like, the tongue's just like
let's just.
so weird.
Okay,
That's what that reminds
I
me
just
of. That
read
scene.
one of the notes in here, and the dad Don
Yeah.
suggests casual incest between Ranko and
Oh
Chihiro.
god.
Yeah. Ranko.
Incest is a big
God.
plot point.
Is it Ranko or Wanko?
Ranko?
W or R?
It's R.
I'm pretty sure it was W, Wanko.
No, that's just what he calls her.
Oh, okay, yeah. So her name is Ranko, but he says Wanko.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, but you know that's what she's up for, Ranko.
also, I think we actually do have proof of Rhea having some super speed when she gets out of the closet and above the shelf without making any noise.
Yeah.
That's the only
Oh, yeah,
time
because
where she is quick.
yeah, Ranko goes to open the cupboard and there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, apparently, like with the notes I've got here, zombies don't sleep. They don't. They still decay, but they don't need the bathroom. That's a bonus.
Yeah, when you say Ranka is a tsundere,
Yeah. Listen to that.
I love a good tsundere. But you know, at least she's not like over the top tsundere.
Yeah.
You know, there are those ones that are just like, you see the eyes
Also,
roll.
yeah, I got down that rail links.
Links. Link a start.
あの時
Yeah, she
Hey, don't
licks-
bring up SEO. Because me bringing that up. Wait a
Yeah, she licks the wound to disinfect it.
どうやら
But
俺は
no,
レアの毒に
it
感
didn't
染
work
してしまっ
as
ていたよう
effective in the first place.
So was it the licking or the bite?
The licking turned him
痛
into
覚
a
は麻
half
痺してる
zombie,
が
but at
ま
the
だ
very
心臓
end,
は動いてるって
Chihiro
こと
gets bitten by
は
Ray.
致死量の毒は回って
Well,
ない
is
って
it
こと
really a half? I mean, Blade.
じゃあ差し
He
詰め
he calls himself a half zombie.
I don't see. I see it like a quarter,
No,
maybe.
He calls himself a half zombie in the fight scene.
Well, that's a lie. He's like a quart zombie, Quambi.
Yeah. Also, Chiro starts keeping a reanimation diary so they can keep notes on.
Oh, sorry, the video camera.
I was about to get to that. Yes, the video camera where he comes off as a bit of a pervert.
Yeah. And, oh no, those two maids.
Oh,
The ones dressing Ray
Yeah.
up. They're
no, they're not really.
well, they're not perverts, but they're like, oh.
They just really wanted to do it. They just really wanted to do that. To
Yeah.
her. That's all.
Oh, what about that maid? Oh, that sick one. And Chihiro's like trying to figure out the way to get out. And he's like, can I use the bathroom? She goes, it's okay, you can go. I'll clean up the mess.
But yeah,
That was just rough.
I took
Before
note
the
of.
fight, before the fighting scene. The
Yeah,
fencing.
where Aria's telling her story.
No, Chihiro's like, oh, I need to go use the toilet. And he's saying that, okay, I'll use this to escape. And the maid's like, that's okay, you can go right here, I'll clean it up.
Ah. Oh my gosh. So I've got.
I mean,
I took down
if you're trying
Chiro.
to clean up a child, you know, like a toddler, if they have an accident, then yeah, that's fine. But
I took note of
Right.
Chihiro's mum's name.
what was her name? Mother.
It's Izuna, but in the OVA it says Yusuna. So I don't know if it's like just that one character.
Maybe
that
it was
calls her
like,
Izuna at that time is the only one that refers to her as that, and her actual name is Yusuna.
or maybe they have Chihiro and his sister have two different mums.
or it could just be a joke of like I and you.
Yeah.
That could be
like a vowel, like the vowels. You know, A-E-I-O-U.
Yeah. No, it's YU. Like in the versions, it's like Izuna is IZUNA,
Yeah.
and then in the OVA it was YUZUNA.
Well, that's not good. You know, all the vowels hate Y.
Huh?
All the other vowels, A-E-I-O-U, they hate Y.
Yeah.
I've seen that on Family Guy. And they're having a meeting and this Y just storms in.
Also, like other things to know about zombies in this: zombies don't sweat,
Yeah.
and zombies can produce tears,
Yeah.
which is ironically sad.
Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, I guess, like, it's because their eyes are, like, dry because their body stops.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling like, I guess if it rains, you know.
Also, I think our friend left. Shoot. Yeah, we got someone else.
Hey.
Hello,
Name's
Yeah.
Dubai.
Dabby.
Dabby or Dubai? Dabby. Dabby.
Hey, Dabby. We're currently recording a podcast. It's actually been over an hour. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
We're still going through stuff though, aren't we?
Is there adults on the kids rides? What's that?
Oh, the two of the guys just on the ride.
Oh yeah, when they're
before that's before the
observing.
silent dialogue bit.
Yeah, and you see one of them just like, yeah, that was
but-
pretty good.
I want you to go back up a bit. Let's just mention the fact that Chihiro has been watching horror movies since he was either 3 or 5.
Yeah,
And just like age restriction.
I was watching South Park when I was his age.
Just age restriction on horror movies though.
Yeah,
Apparently not a thing
yeah.
for this anime. It's just like yeah, but Daddy, how old were you when you watched your first horror, Daddy?
What was my first horror?
Because I was at least like a teenager before I watched a horror movie.
I don't remember when I watched a horror movie. But I remember
Huh.
I remember the first scary thing in the movie I saw.
Let's
was some
take a
spider-
note of this right here.
Funny app.
No. Funny AF. So
Yeah, I know.
when I said that was their answer to how old they were when they watched their first
Yeah.
horror movie. Okay, I guess I'm staying corrected. Like, I guess horror movie is a thing for little kids.
Yeah. Like I remember.
Although it is odd. Like, you can give me that, right?
Yeah. I remember I watched the first Spider-Man movie, Sam Raimi. I watched the one that made by
Yeah.
Sam Raimi with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
That scene with the spider where it bites him, that scared me. That scene actually gave me arachnophobia.
Okay. There was one flashback bit with Ranko where like Chihiro was like playing in the sandpit,
Yeah.
and he was just going along with what Ranko said at that point.
When they were kids.
Yeah, but in that same moment, she's like, "Oh, I'm just joking with you."
Yeah, it's
So,
like
so was that an actual thing that happened or
Yeah.
not?
yeah, like I don't know because
And again, that's another weird thing that happens in anime. Like,
yeah, like since you're bringing them up as kids, I like how she remembers, you know, when they were kids at the cemetery. Remember holding
Yeah,
hands,
and-
and then
and
he
he also
brings it up, and she's like, "That was a long time ago. I don't even remember."
yeah, she lies about remembering it.
Yeah,
We actually do get a cleanser episode in here for some reason.
What episode?
Episode number 9, the one with Mary.
Oh yeah. Oh, you mean the cleanser when they're cleaning the house?
No,
Yeah.
the one where it was like, it's a zombie side story, but not actually a zombie side story because there was an alligator and not a zombie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
although for some reason, like the art teacher ate some of the raw meat as well.
Yeah, I like that with when that teacher and
It's just
she's feeding it and you see the eyes are glowing red and they're like trying to figure out
yeah,
what it is.
it's good fake out.
Yeah. I was watching this thing and you got these baby alligators and this guy was like showing them eat and they sounded
Yeah.
like Yoshi when his tongue gets out to eat stuff and they're like nom 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 nom.
There was
That's
it's some moments in that episode where Miko, like one of Mara's friends, Miko, literally walks straight into a wall. Even though her eyes are open and everything, she would have seen the wall. Nope, she just goes,
Yeah, not good depth perception.
yeah. Also, I took note of the fact that Maro boops a snail in the episode as well.
See what?
She sees a snail on one of the hydrangea leaves and
Oh yeah,
Pokes
and you
it.
see the snail just go. Because she
Yeah.
gets it in the eye, right?
I don't think
At the
so.
face, and it just goes.
I think she pokes the shell, but I just put she boops the shell because I like using the word boop because of Ruby.
Yeah.
Also, in that same episode, Mero accidentally calls Rhea Mama because of how much
She's like a
Rhea is
mother.
similar to her mum. Like, she reminds her of Izuna. It'll be easy to go Izuna for this, for when we talk about the mum.
Oh, speak of mum. I think she's on the phone.
Mm. Thanks for exposing me, mate.
What? I didn't say your name.
But you exposed the fact that I live with my mum.
I live with my mum. You want to censor this out? You go right ahead. I'm not Shane.
Nah,
I'm 23. I still live at home. I pay rent.
who
I
cares?
pay rent. I pay the not only the electric bill. I also pay for the internet. Yeah, I'm not ashamed. Okay, it's not like
Hey,
I'm lazy.
I'm starting to pay for my rent now as well.
Yeah, it's not like I'm lazing around. I'm doing.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, if you're just lazing around, then yeah, that's not good. If you're pulling your own weight, then yeah.
I just didn't want people knowing that information. That's all.
All right, so
But
what is this?
who
This is an
cares?
hour 18, so you're just gonna have to go to an hour 17 and then just censor this all,
No,
then we'll be
no,
like
no.
them from
Let's just keep going.
and then we'll be like those guys from the kidnappers, and we'll just be like,
Just remove the order and just leave it as it is. We got so finally we get to the fighting scene, and there's no one else there, so
Yeah.
I should really just close that. But who cares? We're in the middle of this. There's a Shane of the Dead poster somewhere in, I think, or DVD in Chihiro's room.
yeah,
Oh no, that's the episode after. That's right.
yeah, and you see he's got that DVD collection.
Yeah. Shane of the Dead is a reference to Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to think. But yeah, going back to the fighting scene, Dan literally stabs Chihiro right through the stomach.
yeah, but you hear how they coming the way he was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was
he had it
gloating.
coming. He was
He
like,
was gloated.
when he brings up the mum, Sankaria's mum. Remember, it's like they're taking new pictures of your daughter,
Yeah.
and he's like,
Yeah.
"Oh no!"
He just
Remember?
it is weird in that moment of like, character movement in anime can be weird sometimes.
Yeah.
He's just like, it's just the whole.
Yeah, there were at times the stuff he did reminded me of that anime, you know, of the cat, the guy, the infamous cat face.
No.
You don't know?
Hey, you talking about Shiki?
No,
Oh no, it's not Shiki. I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, uh, and then like just Chihiro just headbutts him, and he's like, technically I won because I got a hit in.
Noragami.
Oh, I have not watched that.
Oh, because I haven't watched it either, but I remember seeing it.
I know
Actually-
one of the characters has like a.
And she comes down and she sees her parents, and he's just like,
Oh,
he
yeah.
does like cat face. 'Cause they actually, from what I can tell, they can't see him for some reason.
But also, I know in the anime, like one of the characters has like a pink tail.
Yeah,
I have not watched it. I just know that from the opening.
not me.
So yeah, going back to the sword fight, Chihiro does headbutt Dan, and he's like, "Yeah, I did win because I got a hit in."
Yeah.
That was technically the rules. Like, they got each other, so it ends in a draw. Is that what it means?
Well, no, he was like that was like, if you can get one hit on me.
Yeah,
It's like with
but Dan stabbed Chihiro first.
yeah, but it wasn't like, but the rules were if he can landed just at least just one hit on him.
Yeah.
It's like with Dragon Ball Super.
Mhm.
When Vegeta goes to Trunks, if you can land one hit on me, I'll train you.
Yeah.
And so this is like Vegeta's gone Super Saiyan God, and Trunks just has his ability, and when Vegeta's distracted, he like headbutts him.
I remember there's like one moment where it's like all these characters are like, he's too hard to hit because they're doing formal attacks,
Yeah.
and then just this like little kid comes out of nowhere and just headbutts the villain in the stomach.
Yeah.
And then
Oh yeah, there's that and Gohan
yeah,
with Raditz.
yeah. I don't know if that's exactly it, but they're like, what's such an informal attack?
I think of Dragon Ball, it's like rock. It's like scissors, paper, rock. It's like, oh yeah.
Pokes him in the eyes. So I'm just trying to think what else.
Yeah.
Apparently zombies can get dizzy as well, because Barry somehow gets dizzy and collapses.
Yeah.
Like, how does that make sense at all?
Doesn't.
And also, Rhea's too strong to do any cleaning around the place.
Yeah.
Literally, considering the fact she literally broke a broom just by
Yeah.
sweeping.
Yeah, but she can help. She can lift the fridge and the lounges.
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
Alright. We're currently recording a podcast
That's
at the
a-
moment.
Is that camera or is no? That's just the image.
No, that's just the image that they use.
Oh,
Although we're almost finished with this, aren't we?
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about? or-
There's not really much else. Like, other than the fact, like, Arya helped Dan through his depression of losing
Yeah.
his wife.
Yeah. Why didn't she? Like, she knew she's still staying with him. Like, she's not really getting anything out of it. Wouldn't it make sense for her to find someone that she likes?
She liked him, and that was
Yeah.
the whole thing.
Yeah, but now she can't be with him. Can't she find someone else to be with?
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a fourth wall break moment in the anime in like episode 9. I don't remember exactly where it was. But it's like in one moment you just have like the person talk right to the camera.
Yeah.
I don't really know exactly where it was. I know it was in episode 9 though.
Alright, so what are we watching next?
Oh, thank you, because I keep forgetting to mention the animes at the end of these. So the next anime on our list is
Two
Actually I Am. Actually I Am.
That's the I Am. What's that?
It is a very weird anime around a vampire, an alien,
Yeah.
a pair of glasses possessed by a god. I'm trying to think what else there was. Wolfman with something odd, like not a normal transformation at all. And I'm trying to think, was there anything else? The main character is a character that cannot lie.
Yeah.
Or like he sucks at lying, is what it really is. Yeah,
Yeah.
somehow he manages to keep it secret the whole time.
Okay.
Because like no one believes him.
Yeah.
Or like such things happen that that's right. Also there's also Devil Child or Demon Child.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna get weird.
We love Demon Child.
This one is the principal of the school, I think.
Yeah. He's like the child from The Omen.
Well, actually, no, it's a she.
She. Oh, I haven't seen it, so.
Oh, this one's gonna be a fun one to watch then, because it's a good old comedy,
Who doesn't love
and
a
it's
good
also a romance.
ATM.
Who doesn't love a good horror romance?
No, this is a comedy rom-com.
Yeah.
I love horror.
I love horror too.
Well, we do have more horror-based anime that is truly in the horror category.
Yeah.
I love horror. Parasite Maxim, another.
We should probably wrap this up.
I love
Yeah.
So links to my channel, Badley's channel, and everything else will be down below. Don't forget to subscribe.
Hold on, wait.
Well,
Why do they need a link to your channel if it's going on your channel?
you always put a link to your own channel if you want them to subscribe to it. It's weird.
What? No, you don't.
It's weird.
If you see a video of a YouTuber, it's like, oh yeah, I'll just subscribe to that.
Hey, YouTubers be weird.
Okay.
That's because a lot of YouTubers say, like, they always put links to their own channel in the description.
Okay.
Have you not seen that?
No. I've seen how they go like 12, 15, 8% of you are not subscribed to my channel. Click on the bell icon.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. That's stupid.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
imagine the fact that I'm never gonna ask for likes.
Yeah. So make sure you
'Cause-
only give him dislikes.
No, I'm just let people be like, if I like the video, I'll like the video.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when the next podcast comes out in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm the Mad Scientist out.
Yeah. See you.